再给进来，
但是他也能对抗，所以今天塔这边啊，确实
看这个小球转到中路，
会比较对国米的路。
卢卡库的乱战比较多的。
哎呦，你说老塔罗的踢球风格其实是比较
上半场两队啊，哎呦，这是踢到了。这一下踩到脚面，但是回头之后马上去抢，这下又是。那么第一这个赛季也是完成了带，左脚扣一下，右脚打，距离一下自己的右臂转前点。中场今天两队开球过来，再交迪亚比和平过来，传到，这下应该感觉碰到了，
但是现在这几次。
Welcome to this morning's edition of the newspapers on OSBC television. India, Okebala in Oshumo, the capital of the state of Osun. I am Papa Tunde Bonatito, welcoming you to the program this morning. And I want to say that we will have a very, very important discussions on this program this morning as we review the newspapers. As my guest is already seated behind me here, I am talking about Barrister Kayode at DBC. Barrister, are you welcome to the program?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Nigerians.
Yes, let us go to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune this morning, because it is the newspaper that is available for review this morning. We will, let's start with this banner red line. CBN cites hoarding, counterfeiting as reason for redesigning Naira. The central bank governor, Governor Emefiele, came to the fore yesterday to say that the Naira notes will be redesigned. I'm now citing counterfeiting and hoarding for the redesigning of the Naira notes. What is your reaction to this?
Well, we are all witnesses to the same policy when Barry came in 1983 to fight corruption. So as a result of that, so many illegally acquired wealth, money were naturally clean, so to say, because how could you now bring the money out? How did you get it? So I think it's a good policy. It's one way of fighting corruption, so that people that has illicit wealth, at least they will come out and explain to the bank if they want to exchange it to the new legal tender. It's a very good policy.
There's terror attack. UK says non-emergency staff to leave Nigeria. LG talk to us. The room is stampeded by travel advisory. Lai Mohammed says despite all these threats, country is still safe. There are threats by terrorists, but certain areas will be attacked. And this has caused panic to the international community. Especially UK is ordering some of his staff to leave Nigeria. Consequent upon the threat. As a Nigerian, how will you react to this?
Okay. There is no need for us to be dilly-dallying on the issue of this. It's very glaring that we are facing a crisis, security crisis challenges, and if a US or UK for that matter, from far away miles, thousands of miles, we have the intelligence of knowing in their advance I don't think if we have a serious government to have any hesitation in gearing up their intelligence network, they should gear it up. They should not wait until what happened during Jonathan when they were bombing the international headquarters of the UN and some other places like that. So I'm also, this is the election period. So many people will be entering Nigeria now to threaten the incoming election, general election. So it's one of the methods to dissuade Nigerians from coming out, from exercising their franchise. Because if somebody will be killed, I don't think how others will be encouraged to go and to patronize them and to ask them to vote. Nobody will come out. So it's for the Nigerian government and our information ministers to not playing down or downplaying this information. It's for them to be proactive and seek cooperation with the international community that can assist us so that we will not just waste our names and lives unnecessarily.
Thank you very much. We'll go to this flood story. Flood, 30 years of consistent investment needed to control menace. Real government declares this riders, says it is state, local government duty to provide temporary shelter for victims. Lagos to demolish buildings on drainage setbacks. Flood is fast becoming global. It is all over the globe, and probably because of the climate change or whatever. But in Nigeria, yeah, that concerns us. They are talking about the 30 years of consistent investment to control, just to control, not to prevent this time. Is 30 years not too long? Against the background of the fact that the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, said is giving the ministers and 2 ministers 90 days ultimatum to work out the solution. 90 days, 30 years. I don't know too long.
That is a fire brigade approach. If you have a proactive, a leader that has foresight, by now you know something is occurring a matter of on a yearly basis, a perennial something that has been there for long. It will have the master plan comprehensive one. Immediately you got into the office. One of the things you should face. Do we have channelization? We don't channelize. We just build the house anyhow. So we now be blaming when you see the rainbow. God said that there will no more flood. Yes, God will say we will not kill the human being or eradicate or exterminate human being with flood again. But that does not mean that we should ourselves. We should not plan. So 30 years, even do we know that even the next government coming will be able to sustain the policy? Where is the ecological fund? All these governors, they are collecting ecological fund. How are they spending it? We all know that the story of Dariye, Johnny Mujami, is on the issue of ecological fund that they misappropriated. You should have channelized the place where you need to drag it. You need to demolish houses, demolish and compensate them so that we know that, okay, this is a River Niger, very close to Kogi, the river bank, even the neighboring countries, they have to open their own dam because there's limit to which this dam can contain water. So they have to release. All those things must have been emphasized before the rainy season. So that you not just be, so many people are now, they are now
They are now homeless.
Homeless.
A lot of houses were submerged. Properties.
And the politicians are capitalizing on them, visiting them, giving them money. As if that one would be the total support. So it's very unfortunate. That's why these white people, they see the article written by the person Holy Communion. The people misinterpreted it that what is the Holy Communion, what is the church rat? The church rats are the people, the downtrodden. The Holy Communion are the leaders that will embark on the policy that will only pay for them. But the general policy that will for the masses, they will not do it. So what kind of leaders will now call that one?
Court orders LG to return Kano to Kenya, awards 500 million naira damages. That is a judgment of the court.
Others?
Court orders federal government to return Kano to Kenya.
Okay.
Awards 500 million naira damages.
Yeah, if it is the court of, they can see appeal it. If it is the federal court, the court of order or court of appeal, get to Supreme Court. Okay, I mean, aware that they have appealed the recent one where the The Court of Appeal, they have adjourned the SAF ruling, whether or not to stay that execution of that judgment. But at the end of the day, the last has not yet been heard about the case. Because they get to Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is the final court stop.
We will track party campaigns. INEC says 93 million voters tentative. That is coming from Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, the chairman.
That's a mere rhetoric. Even if you track, what will you do? Before the campaign, they don't know how much they have spent now. And all this money they are donating here and there they are going. In Ghana Mogos, you didn't verify where the money was secure. How they secure the money? So that's just a mere rhetoric. There are so many mechanisms that will not make the Electoral Act or the other law to be materialized. At the end of the day, how many people have they arrested or prosecuted in the overspending against the spirit of the Electoral Act? There's nobody.
Court restrained Kogi government from shutting down Dangote Cement. It has been a raging case between the Kogi state government and the Dangote group of companies over the ownership of the cement company in Kogi state. The governor of Kogi state is hell-bent on acquiring the company or taking over the company. Dangote is still maintaining his stand that the company belongs to him, and that has been a serious matter for some time now.
They should wait for the court's outcome. Both parties have been running the company for so many years. So I don't know what will now cause the unnecessary hula balloon or rival between the two. So that is the normal thing for court to give that injunction pending the determination of the main substantive issue.
Alleged 109 billion naira fraud. MGR rearranged suspected as Accountant General Ahmed Idris others. The federal government is rearranging the suspended Accountant General Ahmed Idris over the fraud purportedly perpetrated by him.
Well, according to the initial arraignment, both parties informed the court that they wanted to settle. Maybe when the settlement failed, they are now rearranging. But that is the problem with
probably
plea bargaining. Maybe the money is now promising to release. Maybe it does not meet the expectation of the federal government. So it's against the public interest. Even if both parties agree, the court still has jurisdiction or discretion to refuse the settlement if it is not in the public interest. But the problem with our justice system is that it's too slow. We are still talking of arraigning or rearraigning, not to talk of now calling witnesses. So those are the things that discourage the investors.
No cause for now, Wife's management says, as fire goes headquarters. The Yaba headquarters of WAEC was reportedly gutted by fire, and the management of WAEC are saying there's no cause for alarm. Who can say? Because in Nigeria, when something happens like that, the tendency is to call for harm. Even in the face of imminent danger like this.
There are fire-related devices that normally should be installed. So in a case like that, it ought to be investigated what caused the inferno. Part of it, thank God.
But a lot of investigation, when a fire incident occurs like that, one will expect what you said, what you were suggesting to be undertaken. But unfortunately, nothing will be heard after all.
That means the leadership have not been serious, or if the driver himself is culpable. So maybe certain documents were being targeted by the act. So, but at the end of the day, it should not go like that. So the public should know what causes or what caused that.
Oyetola releases 377 million naira for payment of gratuity to retired primary school teachers in Osun.
Yes, it's a morale, it's to boost their, it's a incentive to boost their morale and their entitlement. And the government have been trying, I know I'm aware on a monthly basis. They do release this money to not only to even to the personnel, others that are also entitled to. The more they have their resources, IGR and the allocation, they distribute to them.
Now talking academics again. As you strike, JAMB cautions varsities against cancellation of academic sessions. Probably because of the long-drawn ASU strike. Some universities may want to cancel rearrange the academic calendar there. But JAMB is now cautioning them
Already
to take action.
And my own place where I finish, I know it's 3 months is for a semester. So, and 2 semesters constitute a section. That is 6 months. So if you have strike for 8 months now, technically a section has already gone. So I don't know, except in some places where they have 4 months. Maybe they are particularly for those people that are about to graduate. That is the only area the JAMB is concerned. If they can adjust for those 4. But people that just maybe on that level or they have not started the exam, then they can say you can arrange the calendar so that it will be regularized against the next academic system.
Yeah, let's go to this crime story. Gunman killed 55-year-old ICT expert in Ondo 9 months after daughter's murder.
Very
That's a very serious and pathetic one.
Yeah, and unfortunately for us, I don't know of any more serious murder case that have been unraveled in this country.
That is the problem.
So, and people do it at a will, with impunity. Nothing will happen. Nothing, no ballistic experts, forensic analysis, nothing. So, it's a sign of underdevelopment for us here.
Lady stabbed lover to death in Edo. A 44-year-old man, Egosa Igodara, has been stabbed to death by his girlfriend in Benin City, Edo State. That is the story.
Yes, that's murder case. It's very pathetic. So, no matter the provocation, the Lord does not know that excuse. You have to face the wrath of the law for doing that.
Helicopters operations. Federal government engaged private firm to collect charges.
That's so that
And the federal government have been collecting charges here and there, and still there are certain responsibilities of the federal government that are yet to be met, owing to what they call financial or cash crunch.
Also, most of this money have been pocketed by the government agencies. So it's better to privatize or to concede the concession to certain private individuals so that the person will know how to run it and pay the necessary fees to the federal government.
Federal Executive Council pays 17.4 billion naira for communication infrastructure. That is talking about communication, digital communication for the security and the FRSC in Nigeria. We have had, the story is still coming, is coming up again. It has come up, it went down, it is coming up again.
Well, the major issue is the budget. Apart from budget allocation, is budget implementation. That's how we allocate it year in, year out. And performance. Even the money is allocated eventually, how do the people in charge, how do they perform? Issue of corruption, issue of incompetency. So many things. Those are the areas that we need to actually investigate. The budget padding is still there. Something that are not in the knowing, or they are not going to do. They put it there and they collect money for it.
Currency depreciation risk, amplifying global food energy crisis, coming from the World Bank. Currency depreciations risk, amplifying global energy crisis. Global food and energy crisis.
Yeah, that's the major issue. The economy is down. And if in Nigeria, our oil and gas, that's the only energy we have. And we are hearing of stealing, day in, day out, stealing of crude oil, theft. So, and we don't have any other sector that is as buoyant as oil and gas. So if that should continue, we don't need to get a suicide what will be natural, the consequence of that. So, and the issue of insecurity too. Our farming method has not yet improved, and the population is increasing astronomically. So all these factors will combine together, lead to complex situation of multiple crimes and some other unexpected emergencies.
Let's go to this one. ASU strike impact negatively World Bank assisted ACE project in universities. The Executive Secretary of National Universities Commission, Professor Abubakar Adamu Rashid, has lamented that the protracted strike actions by ASU has impacted negatively on the implementation of African Centers of Excellence projects in some beneficiary universities in Nigeria.
It's a natural. Even somebody should be in the season for 8 months without doing anything, that it will not go well. It will not talk about the academic environment. That's why the government of the day, they should ensure that a strike of this nature is not repeated itself. So it's a continuous process. They should continue to negotiate. And the issue of settlement or how to pay this worker, this NIPS or whatever you task, they should say it once and for all, so that they will not rely on that as grand gate to go on strike in the near future.
Insurgency destroyed 497 classrooms in Nigeria, FG. The federal government has said that no fewer than 497 classrooms were destroyed by insurgency in the country, forcing about 2.8 million school learners in need of education in emergency support. That is coming from the Minister of Education.
Yes, most of these schools are in the north. We have this bandits.
If 497 schools are affected in the north.
Yes, most of them. So that's why the governors there, they have a lot to do. In terms of all this kidnapping, they have affected their students, their people from going to school, because they are getting millions in the bush. So how would they, naturally before, they don't want to go for Western education. So with all these factors now combined together, it's more than double jeopardy for them.
Nigerian youth advised on foreign scholarship schemes. Nigerian students have been advised to avail themselves of the opportunity of enjoying tuition-free study abroad through various scholarship schemes. This is speaking with journalists in the London on sideline of the 8th anniversary of an education and consultancy firm, a body set up to guide counsel and assist admission seekers into higher institutions of learning. This is a call to Nigerian students to seek foreign scholarship schemes. And as I see it, the federal government and ASU strike may have made this one so sensible.
Yes. Even
more so when it is tuition free.
Even before the strike or whatever that is happening there, in those places, they cherish education. And it's more easier, even for people to work at the same time and also be pursuing the academic pursuits. But that's why, with the problem we have now, in droves, people are going out for greener pasture, for greener pasture in those places. So that it is an eye opener for us also to be actually rejig our educational system. We have the resources to cater for our educational sector comprehensively. But why dilly-dally? Just of recent, the federal government just appropriated certain amount of money for PP, for president, about something billion as their civilian packages. And we realize people that work for 35 years, they don't get their gratitude until they get to the grave. So what are we saying? If the few can be enjoying and the vast majority will suffer, then what kind of democratic practice we are practicing?
Yes, dear viewers at home, this is the convenient spot to draw curtains on today's edition of the newspapers on OSBC television. Special thanks to my guest on the program, Barrister Kayo, the RDBC.
It's a pleasure.
And on behalf of my executive producer, Akinola Wolabi, and the producer, Oluwatoyin Yusuf, Babatunde Bolatito is my name. I say good morning, everybody. Have a beautiful day at work.